Hey guys, it's Vanessa Terry here with Notary to Notary, and I want to show you guys how I was able to get started as a notary signing agent making $10,000 a month. When I first got started in 2015, I had no idea how lucrative this business was. So much so that I was able to quit my full-time job in 2016. Over the next few years, I've had so many successes and failures that I took all of them and bundled them up into a training program just for you. The training is available at notarytonotary.com, and there are two programs that you can register for: the Notary Signing Agent Training and the e-Notary Training. Make sure that your state licenses e-notaries before you register for that training. Once you register, you'll have instant access to the online training platform, as well as access to our live weekly interactive webinars with replay capabilities. Ready to get started? Register today at notarytonotary.com. Until then, happy signing! Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and get your copy. You'll be glad you did. Hey guys, hey! Hey guys, hey! Hold on, one more light. It's not giving me all the lighting that I really want. Let's see. Better. Hey guys, hey! Hey guys, hey! What's up? Happy Friday! Oh snap! Oh snap! I'm just kidding. Y'all know I'm a little hyper. Y'all know that? Y'all know I was hyper? I am hyper, but I have lots of good news. I'm going to kick it with you guys for the next hour to the next hour and a half. So this is the perfect time for you to ask any and all questions that you have, because this is the everything you need to know about being a notary, period, live. Here we go. We ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Spaghetti. Yes. Yes. I like it. First of all, are you guys excited? Are you excited? I have good news. If you're ready for the good news, put a 1 in the chat and say, honey, tell me the good news. If you're ready, I'm going to tell you. If you're not ready, I'm going to tell you anyway. Okay. So you guys know that I'm out here in Florida. Okay. I've expanded my business to Florida, and I still am running my company in Virginia, and I'm now running it also in Florida. I started the $1,000 notary challenge, which basically was me being here for 30 days and having to make $1,000 by the end of that 30-day period. Okay. Now, update to that. First, I'm going to tell you the update, then I'm going to tell you my good news. Okay. So, update is, I'm going to be back in Virginia for a week next week. Oh my goodness, right? So that's going to take off a whole week of work that I could be getting. But no excuses. I still have to produce that $1,000 by the end of what is that? By the end of September. Okay. So that means I still have to work. I still have to produce. I still have to make it happen. Okay. The good news is I have my first notary today in Florida. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. So actually, I have a general notary work appointment, but I also had a loan closing appointment this morning, but it got rescheduled. A little cancellation there. We're going to talk about that later. But I do have my first general notary work appointment today. I'm really excited about it, mainly because it's my first one. Yay! And so this marks what? What's today? Today is the 15th. So We're on about 2 weeks in, a little over 2 weeks in, and I have my first notary appointment. 2 weeks from me not having my commission at all in Florida. Okay, so that should tell you, in about 2 weeks, round it up to 3 if you want to, you can go from no commission to actually generating revenue for yourself as an entrepreneur, as a notary public. So if I can do it, you can do it. I literally just showed you, especially if you're in the $1,000 notary challenge. You already know. You've seen me doing it. You've seen me. Everything that I'm doing, I'm showing you guys real time. Like, it's a system. If you work the system works for you. If you don't work the system, then you're going to be one of those notaries who says, oh, the market's just bad. Hold on. Or, oh, there's, oh, the interest rates. Oh, it's not the same. Tell me, because you guys know, what's the complaints that you see online? I know you guys are in some Facebook groups. So tell me some of the complaints that you're seeing. Oh, I have a Google business page, but it's not bringing me any leads. Oh, all of the signing services are lowballing. Oh my God. Right? But it's just like, I would love you to put like some of the, even if you have, I'm not going to pick on you, I promise, if you have a complaint that like, okay, well, I feel like I'm not making any money because of this, right? Put it in the chat. We're going to dive deep into this and I just partnered with this other signing service who has lots of work in my area. It's like, honey, I'm going to keep you busy. Let's go, right? Let's go. You guys will see that on social media. There's a story to that. So that'll be on social media. Later today, I'll post it on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. So you guys will see how that connection happened. It was really cool though. I'm really excited about it, honestly. I'm like, yeah, it's really coming together. But the main thing, guys, is just working the system. Like, I'm literally doing all the things that I say in my course, and I'm showing you guys exactly how to do it. So first things first, if you don't have the course, go get the course. So the golden ticket deal is still available, and that gives you all the 18 core courses that you need in order to build a successful notary business. So like notary signing agent, general notary work, how to get work with nursing homes and hospitals, business credit, all that good stuff. It's all in that bundle. And there's literally no excuse for anyone not to get it. Like, the bundle is literally only $129, which is insane. It's like 90% off what it normally is. And on top of that, oh my gosh, so much good stuff is happening to me right now. I'm just like, ah! Okay, breathing. Okay. I'm just like super excited. Good news. I'm about to pull up at, wait, what is Buc-ee's? What is this? What is Buc-ee's? Is it Buckeyes? JC, I don't know. Tell me what it is. Okay. How do I get connected in Detroit, Michigan? Definitely, the courses are applicable nationwide. It doesn't matter what state you're in. And I had this idea. You guys tell me what you think about it, okay? So I was talking to one of our team members, and I was saying, it'd be really cool, because I went from Virginia to Florida, right? I said, would it be cool if we did like this contest, and like I just picked any other state and did it again, but we have the students engaged and have it be like a contest, like a sweepstakes or whatever, and like the students all they put their bid in, like maybe buy a ticket or like some kind of okay, like you put a ticket in to see if I come to your state and do it. But we're thinking about doing it like it's like people who do it like instant home makeover type kind of stuff. And basically what it would be like is like a sweepstakes contest. And if you win, then I would come to you in your state, wherever that is, and stay there for like 2-3 days, and just probably like 3 days, and just solely work on building your business. So I'm not coming out of there to build mine, but just being with you for like 3 days, like 9 to 5, and we just lock in on your business. And like everything that I'm doing is solely me building your business, right? So we're thinking about doing that. We were talking about that this morning. So I don't know. I gotta see how we can make that work. And we know if everybody into it. So if you guys like that idea, just let me know. I'm definitely open to it too. I love traveling. But then I was like, this is the thing too. I said, but wait, what if they're in Alaska? Is it cold? Like, I don't know. Can we go to Alaska? Like, but I don't know. I gotta see. I don't put it together. We're still like working out the details. And then we were thinking about if we did do it, we'd run it like from now to like the end of the year. and then we would announce the winner on New Year's Day. So like on New Year's Day, right at midnight, it'd be like, boom, you win. I'm coming to you for 3 days. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that one. Hold on, guys. I thought it was really cool. It just we got to figure out how we're gonna roll it out so that it works good. Buckeyes is in Texas. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I've been to Texas a couple times. I've never been to Buckeyes, so I gotta find out. I would like to get signing after 2:30, but okay, let me go through. Anyone who has questions or complaints about the industry, let's talk about it. Okay. And I want to actually touch on a couple things, but really quick, let me finish saying my good news and then we'll talk about some more. So I do have my first general notary appointment here in, all right, I'm gonna go to Buckeyes. We'll find out what's here. Find out. I have my first general notary appointment today. So shout out to my Florida notary business. But also, like while I was here this morning, I booked a close. So first of all, do y'all see that the clothes is coming out of the woodworks right now? And I told you guys this. I said that, like the market is coming back. Like y'all are not listening to me. Listen to me. I got so many requests. Virginia though. Like I've been like turning down so much work. I'm so like, ugh, but it's okay because this is what I want. So like today, because I knew like there was all coming for like now, I booked my first, like I booked another closing for when I get back. So I'll be back in Virginia next week. So I'm already putting things on the script for next week. So basically how I'm going to do it is like when I'm in Virginia, I got closing. I got general notary work. I'm killing it. When I'm in Florida, I got closing. I got general notary work. I'm killing it, right? Doesn't matter where I'm at. I'm going to have work regardless of where I'm at because I'm booking based off where I'm going to be. Buck-ees, not Buck-eyes. Got it. Did you ever put out your book list? I did. The book list is it's on most of the YouTube channel pages, like underneath the videos. Where else is it? Oh, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna put a link to it while we're here. Buc-ee's. Got it. Okay. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. So like most of the requests is gonna come. I got a lot of requests that came in for loan closings for today, but in Virginia. It's been happening like all this whole week. And I'm like, what is like if I would have been home, I could have did like probably 30 closings at this point. But it's okay. It's okay. So what I'm gonna do is now the requests are coming up pretty much in for next week. So I'm taking all the ones for next week. So when I get back to Virginia next week, I'll have closings. I am gonna do a training in Virginia next week, during the week and on Saturday. So I'm gonna put those out. Catch me while you're there. While I'm there, if you're in Virginia, I'll put the link out. It's gonna be in Chesterfield at our space that we always go in my office. Okay, so I'll put those out too. And then when I come back, we have a training at the end of the month, and then I'm gonna have a larger training in Florida in the middle of October. So I will put both of those out today, so you guys register for those. Okay, so those are my in-person people who want to definitely connect with me there. Being Virginia and Florida now, we're doing in person. Okay. All right, so I'm really excited about that. Plus, I've met so many realtors. Like, it's been like, and they're all like, oh, we need tons of notaries out here. And I'm like, let's go. And I'm pitching my signing service. And so, like, when I'm running through all these companies, I'm running them through the signing service. So make sure you guys are on signingorder.com. So that way you have, make sure you're on signingorder.com. So that way you have the, you can get the signings that I'm. One moment, water break. So I have lots of virtual trainings, and everything that I do in person, I primarily do a virtual option as well. So I know I have a lot of students all over the country. So if you just go to like my Eventbrite page, you go to notarytonotary.com and then click events, and I'll put a couple links we have coming up so you guys can see what's coming up. Intensive Notary Boot Camp, that starts in like 2 weeks. It starts September 26th, and that's completely virtual. It's a 4-week training. And then we have our new advanced notary boot camp. That's at the end of the year. And that one's limited, I think, to 25 people to register because it is a more advanced training. But let me tell you what's on the schedule first so you can see it. So this Saturday, tomorrow, actually at 6 o'clock. So tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard is recorded. is the apostille and field inspections class. So that's tomorrow, okay? It's only $27. It's recorded. It's about almost 2 hours, give or take how much content, how we finish all the content, no one has questions. But we plan for 2 hours, okay? So that's tomorrow at 6. And then I see all of your questions, guys. I promise to hit it, okay? Then we have Computer Skills 101 for aspiring Ron. So if you want to get into remote online notary, but you're like, hey, I'm not good with the tech support part. The technology part is giving me a hard time. Definitely get into the Computer Skills 101. I will be doing also in that class sample e-notary session. So you can see, like, we're going to go over computer skills in general, and then we're going to talk about the platforms themselves. So if you feel like you have an issue with technology, with using e-notary platforms, that's the class that you want to be in, because we will be doing those. Okay, cool. So that's that. That's on there as well. And then a couple more. We have boot camp coming up September 26th. The Florida in-person is on the 30th. There is literally only one more seat left in there. Oh, no, 2 more seats left in there in that class. Let me see. I want to make sure before I say go get a ticket, I don't want to make sure we're not out of seats in that one. Hold on really quick. Okay, so there's two more. There's 2 more seats in that one. Done. But you can stream that virtually if you can't make it in person. Okay. Yeah, it's saying it's only 1 more, but it's really 2 more. That's really weird why it did it that way. If you have any issues registering for that one, just let me know, because it looks like it's 1 more, but I'm seeing 2 more. But I'll put the link for that in here too, so you have it. Okay. The class is going to be in West Palm Beach. So that's where the class is, in Florida, West Palm Beach, Florida. I'm going to hit all of your questions, guys. Keep putting them in the chat. I'm going to knock out all your questions. We're going to talk about it. Okay. All right. So going back to events. Also, new one we have coming up, which is a brand new one that I've never done before, is how to collect payments, past due payments, as a business owner from businesses legally. And that's what people have asked me for a lot. People they don't really understand the business financial portion. Like, there's a lot of things that go into, like, when you are people. That's why I see the uneducation all the time. Like, I had someone comment recently on a post that was saying, like, oh, well, I don't want to work for this company because they don't pay. And that's all fine and dandy, but you also need to understand the majority of the time why notaries don't get paid is because notaries don't know the law, right? So if you don't know the legal ramifications of what you're doing, like how do you collect funds? Like, do you know most businesses use like collection companies, but you don't have to just do that. There's legal proceedings you can take that most companies will do. You can also write it off on your taxes as a loss. So we're going to talk about what those options are. We're going to talk about how to collect funds first, if you haven't gotten paid, how to collect funds, like how to do it tactfully, and not just like, oh, you owe me money, pay me now, and then you lose a client, right? How to do it tactfully, the methods that you take. I'm going to give you the scripts that I use when I'm collecting funds. And then when it gets to that point that you're not able to collect, how do you go about civil proceedings? Like, what is a pay or quit notice? How does that work? Let's say you get to the point when you go to court. How does that work? Let's say, like, what happens after, like, the judge is like, yeah, you got to pay the money. Then what? How does that work, right? And then we're going to talk about companies. If you ever have, like, a debt and then you get a letter at the end of the year that's like, oh, this was a write-off. You have to claim it on your income. You guys ever had that letter before? So we're going to talk about that. Like, how does that work? How does that work for you as a business owner, and what that actually means? Okay. And if I'm talking complete gibberish to you right now, then get the class. Okay. If I'm talking to you right now, you're like, wait, what? What are you talking about? And that's why I'm not really pressed. Like, I don't really worry about, people are like, well, do you check companies that you work with? No, not really. I really don't, because I know the law and I know how to collect funds. I know how to collect payment for services rendered. So, you know, like, what if a company has a really bad, like extremely bad reviews on payment, then that's different. You know, but I don't just go by 1 or 5 people saying, oh, I didn't get paid. Like, no, because some of y'all don't do what y'all supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trusting y'all. So some of y'all cutting up anyway, and I ain't got time for the jibber jabber. Okay. And sometimes companies actually just make mistakes. Like, not even kidding. Like, I had a company recently, you know, just send me a letter. They need to push back the payment date because they had issues with their accounting. So, like, sometimes companies make mistakes, and I don't hold it against them. You know, because I understand entrepreneurship. I understand, like, business finances. And sometimes you do get into, like, a little hole. Like, oh, my bad. Let me fix this. Made a mistake. Boom. Right? Anyway. Okay, so boom. All right. So that's a new class that we have coming up. And then I am going to put some more in-person sessions. Also, we do have mock loan signings. Okay. So if you are aspiring to be a notary signing agent and you don't feel comfortable with completing loan docs, of course, get into the course so you can see a bunch of sample loan docs. But what we can also do is a mock loan signing. So we offer them in person and virtual. So if you're local to the business center, you can book them and go to the business center in Virginia. If you're not local, then you can just do a virtual one with me. And that's basically where we go over the loan docs together. We talk about how to present them, what they mean, things like that. Okay. So I put the link for that in the chat too. So all the events I just spoke about, those links are in the chat. You can always just go to notarytonotary.com and see those there. Okay, and the link for the golden ticket, which gives you all of our courses for $129, that's in the chat now too. All right, so oops, hold on guys, 2 seconds. Oh, boom. Okay, so I'm really excited because it's all coming together. I'm like really, really excited. So let me go back to your questions, okay? And then let's start breaking this down. If you're just joining us, just keep in mind that this is talking about anything you want to know. So everything you need to know about being a notary, period. Live Q&A. You guys have me for an hour and a half. Let's break it down, okay? So I asked you guys, like, what are some things you feel like is holding you back? Or what are some things you've heard of in the industry that is preventing you from being successful? Those kind of things. Or what are some questions that you guys have? So let's talk about it. So I'm assuming JC was saying procrastination and distractions is what's holding people back, which is it's a real thing. Procrastination is a real thing. And distraction, but that's a personal thing. You have to work on that on your own. Like and that really comes down to working on self, like self-development, goals, affirmations, like, you know, mainly if you know that you're going to make a lot of money doing something, technically you really do it. But when you have doubts, you're second guessing yourself, you kind of put it on the back burner and it like comes off like, oh, I can get there eventually. And that's why too, thank you for bringing that up. We are bringing back our morning motivational calls. It does start again on Monday. So I'm going to be posting some content into that group over the weekend. I may do a live over the weekend for you guys too. But it's our morning motivational calls. And then I post a lot of content into the group. It's like motivational content, educational content, you know, anything that I find that's really good. But basically what it's for self-development, mindset, okay? Self-development, mindset, and just like an all-around lifestyle upgrade, okay? And a lot of times people, like, they get into entrepreneurship and they're not as successful as they want to be. And then you have to understand that you don't get success, you become success, okay? And a lot of the reasons why you're not successful is because of the things that you're doing every day. And what you're doing every day is your habits. And if you don't change your habits, you don't change your progress. Like, you will not succeed at what you're going for. If the goal that you're going for requires a certain set of habits and you still have these habits, you're not going to get it because you're procrastinating. And there's levels to procrastination. So like, I procrastinate still currently to this day. I'm working on it. But my level of procrastination is a whole lot different than where it was before. So like, I don't put off as much as I used to, but there is levels to it. And then there's other habits that I had to like take in consideration. Like, for example, something as small as eating, right? Something as small as eating, like what you're eating. So like, you know, because of what I have to do, I can't just binge eat. Like, you're not going to see me at a buffet, right? You're not going to see me walking around just, you know, eating anything, like going through drive-thrus left and right and just having a poor habit, a poor eating lifestyle, because that does directly affect your energy. And I know that my energy is needed for what I'm trying to build. So I cannot eat that way, right? I know for a fact I can't go out to happy hour every day because I'm not going to be productive. I might have a hangover. I have to perform, and I can't perform that way, which also means I have to have certain people in my friend circle, because if they're always going to have, first of all, it's Friday. Y'all already know on Friday, y'all already probably talking about it in the office. Like, oh, where are we going for happy hour, right? Like, I can't be in those circles because that's not my current habit. That's not my lifestyle. That's not conducive to the life I'm trying to build. So it's not going to work. But those are things that I had to learn over time. And a lot of it came from the books. Like, one of the other ladies asked about my book list. It came from the books that I read, the videos that I listen to, you know, the content that I take in. And I'm going to be sharing it with you guys with our group. So we had the group before, it was underneath Empire Builders, but now it's going to be right on Notary to Notary. And it's not necessarily about notary content. So if you have like notary content, you can ask it, but it's not about notary content. It's solely about like mindset, self-development, business information. Like we talk about some things that like are more business-based in general. And I share a lot of like resources, books, you know, concepts. We do like challenges. Hey, like, how about you just try this today? A lot of journaling, right? Thinking that stuff through, you know, because once you understand that you're doing things for a reason, like this, once you like understand, like we practice that a lot, like paradigms and things like that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay. You will. There's a signing on the 20th. How much are they doing? The 20th? And I got to think about where I'm going to be on the 20th. What's the 20th? The 20th? Ooh, a seller side. Oh, no, Virginia Beach. I'm not going. Oh, wait. I'm so confused as to what's happening right now. Seller side close. Oh, no. I'm not doing it. Okay. I'm not going to Virginia Beach. I'll counter. I'll go. You pay me good enough. All right. If you can't find someone, I'll go for 200. That's just a nice little drive. Dude, actually, I kind of want 250. I ain't going to hold you. But I can make a trip out of it. Yeah, I'm not doing that, though. I thought it was here. Okay. Bear with me. And make sure I'm not missing orders. My phone's going off all day. Y'all phone's going off? If your phone is not going off, it's probably because you're not signed with enough companies. And, and I got a new title company today. Say it again, sis. Let's go. And it's funny. I was talking to somebody about it, and I was like, when you get a new company, a new client, and they give you a job, you guys are just like dating. That's a first date. You got to marry them, right? And so I have a whole process by how I work with my clients, any client, law firms, title companies, to where they're like sucked into my company and like, okay, yeah, you stay right here. Anyway, all right, so let's talk about it. I would like, okay, I saw that. I'm trying to make sure I missed someone's questions. Okay. The snow is coming, but best time to come is in the summer for Arkansas. Oh yeah, because y'all know I don't want to come in the snow. It's not happening. Listen, I do not think that if you hold on. I think that if you put in hard work, it will reveal itself. You reap what you sow. Yes, I agree. I will share my booklets in a second. That's what I said. Okay, got it. Oh, pronounced like Buckeyes. Okay, I'm trying to see where I'm at. I agree. I feel like it will come back where more work will be back in the industry fluctuates. It does. It goes up and down. I talked about the virtual training. Any tips for notary moms? Okay, so boom. As a notary mom, you don't want to do loan closing because you can't take your kids with you, but you can do e-notary and Ron and most non-notary work you can do. It's really just a balancing act. And I love that this industry gives you that space. So like how I said, okay, I can take that job or I don't have to take that job. Like I have the flexibility to decide what I want to take and when, right? And so as a mom, the main thing is just like figuring out your schedule, what's going to work with you guys. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. I love this space because it gives me that flexibility to decide when I want to work and when I don't want to work, you know? Boom. I will say that, side note, I'm sorry, it's completely separate, but I did just land this other like title. It's a real estate brand, but they partner with a title company and they need a lot of notaries. And it's in Florida. But that's the thing too. When I market to title companies, I don't just stay local. I do nationwide because title companies, a lot of them close nationwide. Okay. Like I have 3 closings right now that's closing today in Alabama. I am not in Alabama. Yeah, I said, I can do it for 200. Don't come back. That's it. Yeah, I'm not doing no listen that. No negotiation there. Okay. But I have notaries that are in Alabama that can go do it. So like we send work out all over the country. That's why you want to make sure that you're on signing order. Where and when in the middle of October, I'll be in Florida from October 12th to the 18th. Oh, when I post it, I'll put it on Eventbrite. And then when you'll see when the in-person training is, for sure. How do you feel about Ron facilitating outsourcing if you heard about it? As a notary, wanted to make money from Ron in a non-Ron state. So it's just like anything. You can outsource it, but you just want to make sure you know the law. Like every state's different, especially when it comes to laws. So you want to make sure that the notaries you're outsourcing it to, that they know the law for their state, to make sure it's being done correctly. But you can definitely market and get your own clients, and then put a team together of notaries across the country or a handful in different states that will do your run for you, and then figure out how you're going to do your pricing, and then if are they going to be 1099, so I'm sure they will be, and then how are you going to handle like that payment out to them. But you absolutely can do it for sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, it definitely does. How do you market to attorneys as a brand new notary? You guys, I know I just landed my first real estate attorney, not real estate, estate planning attorney in Florida, and it was at a networking event. We were playing trivia. So, boom. I think, guys, we're overdoing it. We're overthinking it. We really are overthinking it. I feel like a lot of us, we make marketing really hard. We make it very... Okay. Okay. I'm here. My phone's just doing its thing. Okay. We make it really complicated when it's not that hard. It's really not really super complicated. It's just a matter of making connections with people. And, I make a lot of my connections just going out and networking. Like I'm always at someone's event. Like I'm not even kidding. So like this next week, I will be not here, but I already have networking events set up in Virginia that I'm going to. But the week that I'm coming back, I have like 3 chamber events I'm going to. I have 2 realtors that I partner with, and I'm going to be helping them with their open houses. I mean, I'm just going everywhere. I literally just sign up for a bunch of places and a bunch of groups, and I go and I'm out and about. And people might feel like who was it, Gracie, when I was talking about networking, and she was like, like she wants to go, but she hasn't actually gone out. It's like, you have to live outside, be outside. We outside. Okay. You have to be outside. Like I'm outside physically, and I'm outside online. Let's go. Which means I like unload on the internet. And like, I think you guys will understand what I'm saying. Like I will sit down for like an hour and push out so much content on my website, my Google profile, my social media pages. I engage like nobody's business. I will start talking to random people. Like this morning, for example, I have like this app called Biz Connect where I put all of my business cards in, and then I sync it with my phone. I probably sent out like 50 text messages this morning, just like starting conversation with 50 random, not 50 random people that I've met before, but it's like, let's start talking. What y'all doing? Because I want you to know what I'm doing. So I want to know what you're doing. But I do that all the time because you never know who's going to invite you somewhere. Like it's really just a matter of a constant engagement. And so I will do that on my phone, like with my contacts there. Like I will do it on social. Like I will go on social and just like go and hop in everybody's group and start talking and adding value. And I do it for my business page, and I just start talking and adding value because you never know when someone's going to say, oh, we have an event here, come here. Or I got a notary request from someone from just talking to them online. That's like 2-3 weeks ago. I didn't even know the person. But like, oh, you're a notary, right? Can you do an email for me really quick? But that wouldn't have happened if I wasn't like, okay. Like I'm constantly like signing up with companies. I'm emailing title. Like I'm using, and today, first of all, y'all need to be in the $1,000 notary challenge. I'm going to tell you why. Y'all not ready. Are you ready? You're not ready. You're not ready. You know why I know you're not ready? Because I was just talking to an owner of a mortgage brokerage yesterday, and I was telling him how I did this, and he was like, honey. He didn't say honey. He said, I'm going to need it. I need, ma'am, we need a meeting. I need you to show me how you're doing this with AI. In this $1,000 notary challenge, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I'm going to use this automation tool, one AI tool, one automation tool, and I'm going to reach probably between 100 and 200 title companies very quickly, like in a matter of 10 minutes, versus the other person who's just going to be like calling, you think about how many people you can reach. Like I'm all about leveraging automation AI, right? And so I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do that today in the challenge. It's probably going to take me a little bit longer because I have to teach you guys how to do it. And so a lot of times when I'm doing something teaching, you guys have questions. So it probably will take me about an hour doing it with you. If I was not doing it with you, it'd probably take me 20 minutes. Not even kidding. from start to finish. And I just hit 200 companies that fast. And we keep going. And so that's what I'm saying though. Like and even in that moment for me, there's procrastination there because I could be hitting like 5,000, but I don't. You see what I'm saying? Like even I have to work on that. I have to work on like, Vanessa, you're trying to hit to this level. Let's go. Let's go. So, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to help you for sure. For sure. Okay. All right, so if you don't know about the $1,000 Notary Challenge, that's online too. That's at the notarytonotary.com. And basically, it's where I'm showing you guys how I'm going to make $1,000 a week as a notary in this new state of Florida. So definitely get in on that. I'll put the link into there too. And I think the one I did before, hold on, guys. I'll make sure I give you the right links because we don't want y'all to be confused. We don't need confusion. We need not confusion. Okay, so boom. And if you're not using AI at this point, listen, stop. All right. Springing off. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, I saw that. Do you need a state tax for your notary business? No. In most states, no. Check with your state, but no. I want to get married. Wait, JC, what happened? Who getting married? Tell me who getting married. I'm confused. Will we get to this marriage part? Help me, help you. Help me, help you. Who's getting married? I don't know. Who's getting married? Help me, help you. I'm confused. I'll marry you though. Like I have a wedding officiant. I come to your wedding. I got you all day. I just passed the LSA exam background time for signing services this weekend. Let's go. I'm literally in Alabama right now. I've definitely been inside. Come outside. Please come outside. How soon should I gain access to the courses once purchased? I just purchased the ticket bundle. So if you buy it straight off the course, like from the website, then it's instantly. If you did the payment plan ones, I have to do it manually. So I would just say by the end of the day today, if you don't see by the end of the day, just shoot me an email because I have to go in and manually add them to your dashboard. I saw that. I see that. I saw Eric is hiring in my area and I'm hesitant because I don't have at least 1 year of experience. Just sign up. The worst I can say is no. Don't tell yourself no. Let them tell you no. Like we got to stop doing that. We have to stop doing that. Seriously. Like for example, y'all know I'm a loan officer, right? And so realtors all the time, okay, get pressed by loan officers like, oh, can you connect with me so I can do, can I get the business from you? I don't let that stop me. I'm sure I'll probably get some no's. I'm sure. I'm still going to hit all of them up. If I hit up 1,000, I get 5, I'm good. Right? You can't tell yourself no. Like, let them tell you no and keep going. You know what I'm saying? And keep going for sure. Okay? I signed up with a lot of networking events. Let's go. And then when you're like around here, like get these connections, start conversations, see how you can add value. So that's one of the like hacks of like that loan officers use. They'll like go and say, oh, let me help you with your real estate, your open house, whatever. It's not even a hack. It's just like, it's the thing. If you help people get what they want, you will always have what you want. But a lot of times we do it backwards. That's why you're not making any money because you're thinking, oh, I want money. If you just think, how can I help my clients, people that I want to work with, how can I help them? Not with my service, but like in general, like how can I help them? And if you do it that way, you'll get so much further along for sure. Okay. You said you have to marry the new connections after the first date. Okay, I get it. I was like, what happened? Like, how do we get to marriage that fast? Help me. I'm confused. Help me help you. Please help me help you. Okay. All right. But yeah, so like, it's just a matter of like adding value. The more you add value to people's lives, the more they're going to want to work with you anyway. It's just like, you have to like get outside of yourself. It's not about you. It's about them. It's not about you. It's about them. Okay. And someone asked me, how do you help realtors with their open houses, if you don't mind me asking? So I'm doing that as a loan officer. Okay. But I'm also going to do it as a notary. And basically and you could do it regardless because like realtors, like they need help setting up and like, but if you don't know what you're doing, you kind of don't, and make sure you show up, like, play the part, like, don't just walk in there looking crazy. Like, it'd be great if you could answer questions, like, not a whole lot. Like, if they're gonna say, oh, I'm doing an open house at this house, research the house, like, be familiar with the listing, with the area, maybe add value. Say, hey, I don't know if you knew this, but there's this new restaurant that just opened, or they have this new construction underway, something coming under, whatever. Add value to the realtor, and in turn adds value to the clients. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you're helping, like, putting signs out, hanging balloons with the food, whatever, but you're making their life easier when you add value. You know what I mean? Play the part, dress the part, just continue to add value. You never know who's going to show up. You never know who's going to show up. You never know who you're going to get connected with. You never know if that realtor's going to say, you know what, you were great. I want to share you with my group of realtors who always need help during the open houses. Like, you never know what the connection's going to lead to. And a lot of times we don't take those next steps because we don't know what the connection's going to lead to. You know what I mean? I love AI. It's a game changer. It absolutely is. Y'all know, it's a story of this 25-year-old kid. He's not a kid. He's an adult. But he's now a billionaire because of his AI school that he built. It's okay. But listen, and it was funny. Oh my God, it's so much that's happening. Anyway, I'm so excited because I want to share it all with you guys. Should I focus? Okay, wait, hold on. With no experience at all, I think I don't have any info to put on my Google business page and profiles of signing companies. You do. First of all, use ChatGPT to write your profile for you. So my biggest thing is, okay, you're overthinking it. Whenever you're going, and people do that a lot. Like, whenever you're going for any kind of job, partnership, relationship, whatever, you never highlight your cons. You only highlight your pros. What are you good at? Talk about that. Customer service, being on time, professionalism, attention to detail. Highlight the things that you're good at. Don't even talk about what you're not good at. It's not even up for negotiation. We don't even talk about that. Like, and even when, you have to be really good at sales too. Like, so whenever I'm talking to somebody and I don't have that experience, and they say, for example, well, have you ever done this before? I always pivot in the moment. It's like, I haven't done this, but I have done da 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 da. Hold on, I'm sure this is a. Good afternoon. How can I help?
Hi, is this Vanessa?
Yes, it is. Doing great, and yourself? Yes, I did see that. I am available for that. Yep, that sounds like a master plan. I love it. Alrighty, you have a great weekend. Bye. All right, that was for the closing. Okay. All right, boom. Closing in the bag. Closing in the bag. Boom. Okay, I'm done. I'm not done. I'm really happy. I love what I do. I love what I do. Okay. All right, let's go back. Highlight your pros, not your cons. I pivot and I would say, well, although I haven't done this, and you got to use your words wisely. So you never want to say, like, well, no, I haven't done that. No, it's although I haven't had experience with that, I had a lot of experience with da, 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 and I'm sure that would apply. I'd be able to pivot very well into this space. You see what I did there? You see what I did? I didn't take no for an answer. I pivoted and highlighted my pros, and I ignored the cons. Pro, con, pro, con. Okay, all right. Should I focus on multiple forms of notary work, or should I focus on one type of niche of notary work and be the best in that lane? So for sure, I normally say start with general notary work and loan closing. Like, general notary work is your foundation. Before you do anything else, you gotta have a good footing on that. General notary work, loan closing, and then from there you can expand there. But that's what I normally say to start with for sure. New notaries, for signing up for signing services, as far as your profile, need to get my pitch together without giving a whole story. Is it best to state your abilities or give a whole background? Let me tell you this. I've seen it a lot. I don't want to know how many kids you have. I don't want to know where you're from. Okay. I don't want to know what your hobbies are. None of that do we care about. Not none, not zero, not zilch. Okay. We do want to know. Post it again, Matt, because I don't see your question. Post it again. Sometimes the questions don't come through. I promise you I would not ignore you. Okay. So basically you want to highlight your pros. So like, for example, I literally just had ChatGPT write my own question, like write my bio this last time. And it was really good. So ChatGPT is this AI tool. And it came out so much better than if I would have did it. Boom. So why not use technology to your advantage? It's like, do you want to ride a horse to work? No, you get in your car. So if you know there's a tool that can help you be better, why not get better? Somebody help me, sis. Okay, listen. Okay. Boom. Realtor here. Market the Realtors Open House. Bring and attend and bring the snacks. Attend Realtor networking events. Boom. You heard from JC. Now you know. And now you know. And now you know. And bring some healthy snacks too. Okay. Don't be bringing no knockoff great value. Don't do that. Okay. Bring some quality healthy snacks. We don't want no knockoff great value crackers. Ain't that right, JC? Ain't that right? Okay. Listen. Let me see if I can find you. Mac, I just got yours. New notary signing up for signing service. I think I just hit yours. Yeah, don't give your whole life story. Just like highlight your pros, okay? In relation to what your clients are looking for, okay? In relation to what the clients are looking for, okay? Everybody with me? Bam, 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 bam. Okay, let's keep going. Any tips on which marketing strategies to use when you have a 9 to 5? That's irrelevant. Okay. My number one thing is you market online. Okay. So that's number one. Website, Google Business Profile, online signing services. I use aggregators for my SEO, like SEO management, social media management, like just getting in there. And then when you're off on the weekends, go hit your networking events. When you get, and a lot of networking events are in the evening. So what we're not going to do is we're not going to make excuses for a 9 to 5. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Okay. You can network when you get off work. Bam. Look at that. Shebang. And then on the weekend. So it doesn't really matter. You're still in there like swimwear. It's 24 hours in a day. How are we using all 24 hours? Talk about that. How are we using that? How are we using that? How are we using that lunch break? What? Okay. I bought the golden ticket this week after stopping at your office. Hey! So our office is in Chesterfield. We are going to be opening up an office here in Florida too. So stay tuned for that. But if you did not know, the golden ticket gives you all 18 of our core courses that you need to build your notary business. And it's available for $129. Are you serious? No, girl, listen. Okay. And it's from today until Sunday. Where is my golden ticket? It's here somewhere. Not it's here somewhere. Stop. You stop. Look, I was doing it to somebody this weekend. They were like, did you just talk to yourself? It was a joke. Stop. Okay, listen. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. All right. Golden ticket is here. Boom. There we go. All right. JC said that's right. No crappy snacks. No, seriously. That's what he said. No, if you're gonna come correct, right? Listen. I love it. Okay, hold on. What are some good questions to ask ChatGPT? I have the perfect answer for that. You know, y'all gotta listen to me. Y'all don't listen. They don't listen, do they, JC? Do they? So I have a ChatGPT prompt book. It's a prompt ebook, and it basically has like over 2,000 prompts that you can use by category of questions to ask ChatGPT, right? I feel like I'm giving y'all the whole game, but y'all gotta get the game. If you don't get the game, you can't use it. If you don't get the game, you can't use it. If you don't get the game, you can't use it. Yeah, Vanessa, why are you so hyped? Because first of all, why is Florida so nice? I have a problem with all Floridians. You know why? Do you know why? My package was delivered. Where? Ooh. Wait a minute. Oh, that was fast. My Ron. I got a UPS. I did an UPS label. So they got my Ron application. Good. Now process that. I'm going to start doing Rons in Florida. Rons in Florida. And I got this new client that pays $200 for Ron closing. And y'all know I don't really be doing Ron closings. But it was like, I pay you $200 if you do them. And I was like, say less. Let's go. Let's go. Listen, y'all gonna let me sit out here and get all the money, or y'all gonna come too? Because if you're not coming, just let me know. You coming? Are you coming? Because look at y'all. Y'all like, I'm going to happy hour. Lord, here she go. I'm going to happy hour. I'm going to need y'all to focus on building your businesses, okay? Because you can definitely build the lifestyle that you want, but you got to put the work in ASAP, okay? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. My business cards should be here too. I was waiting my business cards to go out to these nursing homes. I feel like they should be here by now. I'll have to check. Trying to find out. Okay. Oh, that's what I was doing. I'm sorry. I was giving you the link to the ChatGPT book. I got distracted. I ordered my business cards from Vistaprint. And they should, I think, if they are, I'm gonna pick them up. I'm so excited. I'm really happy, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. Like, it's about to be a whole situation out here. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Did y'all know I was a little cuckoo? If you didn't know I was cuckoo and it's your first live with me, whose fault is that? You should have been here a long time ago. I'm the best notary trainer you ever had. Okay, you ever had. Listen. Okay, I'm kidding. All right, here we go. All right, let's keep going. So I put the link for the ChatGPT ebook in there, which has over 2,000 ChatGPT prompts you can use for your notary business. I'm also going to do more trainings on AI. I have an AI training with the NNA next year, Philly Social this year, and then I'm going to do a small AI training in the $1,000 Notary Challenge today. I probably will do a whole lot this weekend. I'm going to try to, I really want to leverage and really hit a lot of title. I want my phone to blow off the hook. I want my phone to ring like nobody's been. I want it to be like, can you do the, and anything I can do, I'm going to push it through my signing service. Like, let's go. Right? Did I put the link in there? I did. Okay. I love general notary work because you get paid at time of service. You absolutely do. And that's why I love general notary work too. For sure. For sure. Okay. It was pretty much the same as the one above. That's why I erased it. You had answered it. Oh, okay. Makes sense to have ChatGPT. So yes, I will utilize. Thank you. Got to get more. And the AI tools definitely see the value for sure. Use your printer? Not yet. I'm gonna get it this weekend. I'm gonna get it. You already know as soon as I get a long closing, I'm gonna run to Office Depot. Like, give me a printer, you guys. But I didn't get it yet. I'm gonna get it. I asked coming for the money with you. Oh, you're coming with me to get the money. Is that what you're saying? We're gonna get this money together? Is that what you're saying? I love Florida. Yeah, I feel like I was coming for Floridians because y'all knew Florida was so amazing and you didn't tell me. Facts. I'm sorry. I apologize. 1 second. Okay. I think we're good. I have a closing. Well, one of my notaries has a closing. I'll make sure they're good too. Okay. Where else is that company that operate that's paying $200? Hold on, JC. Hold on, JC. You know I'm gonna share, but let me get in the room first. Let me get in the room. I can't give y'all all my clients. I can't. I already gave you the ultimate signing and title company list. That's like over 2,000 companies. Okay. Let me get this straight first. Let me get my foot in the door. Let me get my foot in the door. You know, I got you. Get her ChatGPT book. I put that in the chat. Did I put it in there? I did. Okay, Vanessa, how do you drive Ron to your client? So, like, how do I get Ron clients or how do I convert my clients to Ron? Okay, so twofold. So I get my clients heavily online. So I'm going to share this tool that I use too. Question, do you think it's okay to accept? Hold on, let me focus. I'm sorry, I'm reading all the questions. Okay, hold on. So I heavily focus on my website and my Google Business profile. And then I email too. So like I'm a part of a lot of different groups and memberships. And I email like businesses, like just educating them on what Ron is and how easy it is. Let me start reading the chat. That make me laugh. And the thing is, I didn't even read your question. I just saw you said Drake. And then I was like, oh, that's my song. In my mind, this song started playing. Stop. Can y'all focus? Okay. And then like when I'm out and I'm talking to people, I talk about it. Like if I'm getting a client, I'm like, I'll ask all that. Hey, you guys doing e-closing chat? You guys doing e-signings? And if they say something like, oh, well, we wanted to get into it, but we're hitting this hurdle, I listen to their definition of what's going on, the hurdle or whatever, and see if I can fix it. But heavily online. And just really like putting lots of leads out there. I thought, man, when I tell you I cast a wide net, I could cast a lot wider, but I cast a wide net, and I just try to, I call it throwing up on the internet, and that's where I'm just pushing out so much content. Grant Cardone said, the reason why most businesses fail is because of obscurity. People don't know who you are, so he throws up on the internet. So he was like I will email clients like people I don't even know. Like I just throw up in everywhere. I throw up online. I put so much out that I'm gonna get leads. It's like if you have a huge net and you put it in the ocean and you just pick it up, you might not get a whole lot of fish. You're gonna get something, right? So that's what it is. It's like constantly just throwing out leads out, constantly just throwing out content. Good quality content people can relate to, that can understand you, educating your audience, and targeted effects. I'm heavily, I look at like what I research a lot to see like where people are researching, where they're getting there. I do a lot of research too, so that adds to that. I list my business a lot of places. I'm always engaged in a lot of different. Like right now, how many of you guys are on Lemon 8? Anybody on Lemon 8? The app, the social media app, the new one. If you are not on Lemon 8, put no in the chat. If you are on Lemon 8, put yes in the chat. Okay. So Lemon 8 is a new social media platform. It looks like, for me, like it's like a similar to TikTok, honestly, but it's fairly new. But being that it's new, it means I can get a lot of reach on there because not a lot of people are going to be on there yet, so I can get reach out there. So like I did a platform. I did a profile like a couple weeks ago, and I didn't post. So today I posted my first video. But my plan is to just sit there and just upload like a lot of videos, a lot of content, like, and start that engagement. But that's the thing. Like, how many of you guys, before I said anything about Lemon 8, had ever heard about the app Lemon 8? If you never heard about it, put a 1 in the chat. Like, Vanessa, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you had heard about it, put a 2 in the chat. So if you have not, put a 1. If you had, put a 2. So if you're saying no, I have never heard of it, that's a problem. Okay, that's the problem. And people are always like, Vanessa, what's the difference? Like, what makes a successful business owner versus one that's not as successful? It's the effort that you put in. Like, I'm constantly researching. I read so many articles. I watch so many videos that's like unrelated to my industry and that's related to my. You know who also said this too? I'm not even gonna lie. Mark Will said that. He said it at a conference one time, and it went over everybody's head, I'm sure. But as soon as he said that, I was like, you right. You know why? Because he said to me like, be an interesting person. And he was like, he'll read articles that has nothing to do with him. Like, he'll watch videos, read articles, same thing like me. And he's like, because he wants to just know what's going on, but also so he can have conversations with anyone who so happens to walk through the door, right? And so it's like, but he understands the same thing. It's like, you guys have to like, and this is other videos into it. She was saying that it's not hard for a person to be really successful, period, in the US, because most people give below what's required. They do the bare minimum. They don't even think to go above and beyond. They don't even think about it. It's not even in their mind. It's if I tell you right now, go start with 100 companies, the majority of people will do 10. Some will do 50. That even smaller amount will do the 100, but maybe 2 to 5 will go beyond the 100 and say, let me go do 500. And that's a fact. That's facts. Okay? Because the majority of people will just do the bare minimum. Enough. What did you say? What is the bare minimum? What do I have to do? The idea of going above and beyond is so far out of people's minds, they never do it. That's why if you can decide, I'm going to go above and beyond and do absolutely everything I possibly can. I'm going to hit every networking event I possibly can. I'm going to attend so many events. People are going to know me, period. Like, that's what I do. I'm so serious. Like, I will go show up anywhere. I don't care what it is. Okay? I don't care what it is. If it's an event, I'm going. Period. Right? Because I'm gonna make sure when it's all said and done, I laid it all on the table. Like at the end of the day, like I just moved out here in Florida. I promise you. I'm not even kidding. I promise you. I've made more connections and leads in the past 3 weeks than Florida notaries that have been here for 2 and 3 years at minimum. That I can promise you. But what's the difference? What's the difference between me and them? Seriously, like what's the difference? We're both humans. We both have the same capabilities. What's the difference? I can give answers, but you might like my answer. You know what I mean? But I just know, like, for me, I just go hard in what I do. Like, and even with me going hard, I know I could go harder. I know I could have hit more events. I know I could have followed up more emails. I know I got a connection yesterday that I didn't email back yet. And I know, like, I should have did that yesterday. Like, it's a great lead. And I didn't follow back with her yet. I'm gonna do it as soon as I get the phone with you, though. I'm gonna do that. But my point is, it's effort. It literally is effort. Like, so like the whole thing with the Lemonade, it's a new app, right? What's his name? Gary V. Gary V does his practice every Monday where he goes to the Apple store. And if you don't have an Apple, it's okay. We're going to pray for you. But I'm sure you can just look in the Android store. Oh my God. Okay. I'm kidding. No, side note. Do you know in order to get an app into like the Android store, whatever y'all call your store, and the Apple store, it's so much easier to put an app in the Android store than it's the Apple store. They have so many more requirements that have to be met in order for you to put an app in the Apple store. Because guess what? Apple not playing those games. Okay, anyway, I'm done. JC, stop. Because JC better come back and say, well, listen, I'm just saying. Side note. Anyway, my point is that, I'm sorry, one moment. Water break. Okay. I forgot what I was talking about. I think they threw me off a little bit. But my point is, oh wait, I'm gonna go back to the question. My point is that you really have to put effort in. Like that's the big difference. People don't put effort in, you know? My question, please explain the golden ticket bundle. How does the bundle work? Do you have access to all the classes? Please explain more in detail. I noticed the course has a price on it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you really quick. Hola. 2 seconds. Hola. My son says stop. Why are you doing that? Listen. Hold on. Okay. I have to ask y'all a question. Every day, I promise you, every day my son puts his shirt on backwards. I don't understand. Like every single day. Like I don't get it. Like I think I don't know. I'm like I'm like your shirt's so backwards. Like your shirt's so backwards. Like I'm not. I feel like you know what you're doing at this point. Like I'm trying to figure out where's the disconnect happening. Like what y'all think? Y'all gotta help you. Like somebody help me. Okay. Anyway, all right. So the golden ticket is all right. 18 courses, and I'm trying to find the link for it so I can show you what it looks like. It's 18 courses. And it's an 18 of our core courses. You get lifetime access for it. It's only $199. I know on the big image it says $499 because it was before. So we're running this promo for this weekend. It's $199 for the weekend. And you get all 18 courses, lifetime access to it. I'm trying to see if I can find it really quick so you can see the 18 that's listed. So they have prices on the courses, like on the individual. That's what they actually were. Like if you were just to go buy it, that's what it is. But if you get the bundle, you're not paying that rate, okay? All right, hold on so I can show you what it is. Now, I like your words, JC, because Apple's more controlling and limiting. Or maybe we only accept the best. That could be it. That's why it's called the Play Store. I hear you. Agree to disagree. One day we're gonna meet each other, JC. It's gonna be fun. Okay. All right. So this is it. It's $129. Okay. It gives you it's 18 of our core courses. So you get the community, you get ready for tax season, go direct to title, Launch Ron, which we had last year. We have another one coming up this year. Notary Signing Agent Part 1 and 2, which is where you want to start for sure. And then, hold on, I gotta go to the next page. Hold on, because it's opening in a new thingy. You get the do-it-yourself Ron guide. I'm trying to show you. It's just giving me a hard time really quick. Not yo, but I just found this AI tool. It's over, y'all. It's over. It's over. It's over. Look at my face. It's over. It's over. Okay? Wait till I tell about this one. Honey, it's over. Okay? I gotta see what the price point is on it, but it's over. All right, eNotary, Ultimate Signing and Title Company lists over 2,000 companies you can market with today to start building your business. Don't go by just state. You can market nationally. Do it yourself Ron guide, how to make 1,000 weekends in the Republic, tax financial management, how to build a successful signing service, business credit 101 and 102, social media marketing, marketing 101, how to rank on Google, business grants, trademarking, government contracting, non-notary work, and working with nursing homes and hospitals. Okay, so all of those courses or programs are included in that golden ticket deal for sure. Okay, and you do get it with lifetime access. Okay, and I put the link, and also there's a link, so you could use just the link from the course, but if you wanted to do the payment plan option, you have to use the custom link that I was sending out for that, because Thinkific doesn't let you do payment plans, but the payment plan is with Affirm and what is it? Klarna. But if you do that option, you just got to give me like 24 hours. I got to manually add it to your dashboard. Okay. So you could either go right to the website and do it, or you could do it. You could do it right on Thinkific, like, or through that link. Either way, it's fine. Just talk to them naturally, ask them about it, show genuine interest to them and what they do, and they'll reciprocate. There you go. Look at JC coming through in the clutch. Let's see. I appreciate you giving that response, though. That was really good. He was answering Adrian's question about how do you talk to realtors when you want to connect with them. I thought we have to give like a script or something. I could definitely talk them up then. Oh yeah, no, honey, if you could be natural, I'm telling you, people respond to natural better than if you like try to like smooth talk them over and like, you know, or you go in there like reading like, hello, my name is, don't do that either. Okay. Questions, comments, concerns. Boom. Did everybody's question so far? Yes, his video's on. You're purring the word. Wait, hold on. I missed some questions. Hold on. Yeah, so you said I missed that one. I don't think I've heard of that. It's just lemon. It sounds like lemonade, but it is lemonade, but it's lemon and the number 8. Have you done threads? I have not done threads. I don't think I've heard of that one. If I did, I'd probably bypass it because I was just getting on lemonade. Like, okay. But like other ones you could do too is like Pinterest. Like I use a lot of social. I do like Quora. I do Reddit. Like I'm on like a lot of different platforms, just like starting conversation for sure. And also, you're never done marketing ever. Do you still get one-offs you don't know as an OG notary during loan closings? Good question. I will say I probably will get some in Florida only because like I will probably have to do some fact checking really quick because Florida has a couple different rules and I want to make sure that but it's not as it pertains to the loan, just about like different, I want to make sure I'm good on the notarial law. But do I ever get like a question that I don't know in a loan closing? I'm trying to think the last time I called. So if I call someone, it's usually like I already know what they got to do, but I have to call them so they can do it. If I call someone and I'm trying to think of the last time I had a question that I didn't know. Hold on. I don't know. Not really. But if I ever did have a question, I would just call. Like I would call. I know if it's like a title question or a launch question. It's not very often that it's something that I have like I don't know how to deal with. You know, it's not very often for sure. Oh, JC throwing shade. Not more better. Sound like an iPhone user. Are you serious right now? That was a good one. I'm gonna let you have that. I'm not even gonna give you a comeback. I'm not even gonna come back. I'm not even gonna come back on that one. I'm gonna let you have it. That was a good one. It's been like 3 years, and that was your first good one. So I'm gonna let you have it. I ain't gonna take that from you. I'm gonna let you wear. I'm gonna let you wear that. I'm gonna let you wear that. I'm gonna let you wear that for sure. So someone asked earlier if my picture is on my inbox, on my business cards. It is. It doesn't have to be, but I just put them on mine because I choose to. Because why not? Right? Like why not? Right? I'm just kidding. But yeah, I put them on mine. But it's like it depends on the company. Like if I don't want to be the face of the company, then I don't do it. But if it's something that I'm going to be the face of, then yeah, for sure. I have a nonprofit. My face is not on any of my nonprofit cards because it's not about me. It's about the mission. So my face is not on it. Threads is Meta's X, formerly Twitter competitor. You Apple user. Oh, and you can't come back. Wait a minute. So Threads is the competitor to Twitter? What's wrong with people? He's just trying to get so if you step back and look at it, they're trying to get that smoke. That's what it is. They're like, oh, we're gonna compete with Twitter and Elon Musk. It's actually a sales tactic. So I don't know if you know this. This is a tactic that people use, and you can use this. So a sales tactic people use is they find out who's the biggest, who's the best, who has eyes, right? Who has the audience. And you attack them, right? But like, and what happens is you're automatically pulled into the light. You follow me? If you just like if Lemonade would have attacked Twitter, like came for it, then it would have been a situation. But it's a sales tactic. Companies do it all the time. Like if a new company wants to come in, and you got to be careful though, because what happens is you're coming into the ring with the competitor, so they could crush you or you could win, and you just got to see what happens. But I love it though. I'm all for it. I love it. Like at the end of the day, they doing them. I'm not Elon Musk's best friend. I wish I was. Anyway. Elon Musk has been doing great things with Twitter, for the record. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with it. Y'all know I love me some Elon Musk all day, every day. And he canceled him and his team at Twitter. First of all, he fired like 70 or 70% of the Twitter staff of people who weren't actually doing anything, because he understands that people is like 10% of a company actually does most of the work, right? And Twitter is still functioning. But one thing he also did do is I don't know how he did it, but they were able to cancel a lot of like sex predators, sex traffickers accounts on Twitter. Like, and they did a huge number. Like go look it up. They did a lot. And I think it's really cool because it's like one of the guys that was talking about it was like, so really all the other owners on the social media platforms, y'all can do the same thing. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Right? And I was like, oh, anyway. But it's true. Like Elon Musk not play games. Think about this. Think about the person you have to be to decide, I want to live on that planet, right? Think about the person you have to be, like mentally, to decide that you are going to live on another planet and start actively making plans to do that. Like right now, Joanne, you want to go live on Venus? You want to start making plans to go live on Venus? You probably like, Vanessa, what are you talking about? Like the average person cannot even wrap their minds around putting plans together to begin to go live on another planet. But you gotta imagine what the work ethic is for somebody like that. Like you don't have to ask somebody like that, how I'm gonna do a website. Like the work ethic's crazy already. Like it's already crazy. So like, listen, y'all can try all day. Ain't nobody touching Elon. Like I respect Elon to a whole other level. like a whole other level because his work ethic is crazy. Once he was on this interview, right? Oh my gosh. And he was talking to this other really big marketer, right? And he asked him he said, what do you think? Something like, what do you think the best, like, some question about marketing thing was. And the big marketer had answered. He said, well, I think you should do da 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 da. And Elon Musk was like, that's wrong. Something like that. Something real, like, interesting. That's not right, but it's interesting. And then he just like kept going, but it was just like, it was so cool because he didn't even give the time of day to be like, you ever watch Elon Musk interviews? I'm sorry, I'm going off on a tangent because this man is so smart. And like when you're at that level, I can only imagine, like, you can't even have conversations on a regular basis because you probably like teaching everybody everything. Like, what do you mean? Like, you don't know this? You don't know that? Like, you gotta have like a small group of people that you would actually talk to that can actually like hang in your conversation. Like, I'm not even kidding. I don't even know if I can hang in a conversation with Elon Musk. Like, I don't even know if I can add value, my dude, because you probably already know this industry inside and out. I'm just kidding. But no. You could tell. Let me tell you something too. Also, no, I know Richard Branson is awesome too. First of all, love me some Richard Branson. So he's amazing. Jeff Bezos, I haven't really researched all that he does, so I don't want to comment on it. I have read some articles about what he has going on, but I haven't had enough research to comment on his efforts. Richard Branson, yes. But my point is, and they're like, didn't they go together? Wasn't like Jeff with Elon on one of the ones that they did recently? Anyway, but my point is, where was I going with this? Went off on a tangent. My point is work ethic. I think I was going there. I think I was going to work ethic. Okay, work ethic. Let me see. How do you continuously grow as a notary? You just keep reading your code for your state. So that's a beginner. So yes, your code, the law, and I always read code and law, but it's not just that, it's reading in general. Like, you're building a business. Like, how knowledgeable are you on like marketing, online marketing, social media marketing? How knowledgeable are you on accounting? How knowledgeable are you on sales? How are you like with government contracts, with grants, with finances? Like, it's reading everything about brand building. What about like, and it's also like from learning, then it's like, what's going on in your area? Who's your target market? What's happening in your market? Like, do you stay up to date with like your economic development office? Like, what's happening in your city, in your state, in your market period? What's happening on the laws at scale? Like, you're never done. So it's like what's happening like on the federal level, because it always affects the state. And then your state level, and your city or county. And then also like what's happening in businesses in general, like what's happening with the SBA, what's happening, like it's so much, like it's where you're never done. And most like large, like I'm talking about billion-dollar companies, they have departments for each of these things that focuses just on that, like just on that, right? You see what I'm saying? Because it's so much, but you as a one person, there's always more for you to be learning constantly. Like you're never done. You're never done. Ever. So say in my head, I'm never done. I'm never done. Period. You know what I mean? Facts. Don't laugh. I see you laughing. Don't laugh. I see you laughing. Don't laugh. I'm kidding. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to get ready to wrap this up for today. I'm going to get ready to wrap this up for today. Did I miss anything? Let's do a recap. Okay. So the golden ticket deal, that gives you 18 of our 4 courses. I showed you guys all of that. I also told you guys the events we have coming up. Tomorrow is apostille and fingerprint. No. Apostille and field inspections. And then Sunday is computer skills training 101 for Ron notaries. Okay. So that is learning about the computer and doing sample Ron session with me. So you can see the technology and how it works. And that's it for this week. Next week is starting boot camp. So that's the 4-week training program. And then, I didn't tell you about the advanced boot camp. So the advanced boot camp, let me tell you that really quick, and then we're going to leave off of that. The advanced boot camp is open for 25 people to enroll into. You guys are the first ones that's hearing about it. I didn't even talk about it yet. It is virtual, so let me show you guys what it is really quick. It is, bam. You guys ready? This is for the advanced notary. So if you're not, I feel like just make sure it says advanced. I don't want to start talking and going over your head and you're like, oh my God, no. All right, so Advanced Notary Bootcamp runs from the whole month basically of November. It's still 4 weeks, 5:30, 7:30, 5:30, 7:30, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay. And we go over the following. So business planning and strategy, crafting a robust business plan, short-term goals, market research analysis, like how to figure out who your market is, all that good stuff like that, like actually building out a business that is sustainable, that will last. Then we go into Startup Finance 101. We're talking about accounting, like how to do your profit and loss, cash flow sheets, balance sheets, income statements. Like when you're starting going for business credit, that stuff is important. When you're going for like funding in any capacity, you have to know how to do that. Plus, you need to know how to manage your finances anyway, like period. Like if you don't know what's going on with your money, you can't manage it, period. Then we talk about securing funding. We're going to talk about business grants, loans, venture capital, investors, crowdfunding, grants also need to be on here too. We're going to talk about digital marketing, SEO, super important. Social media marketing, email marketing, and content marketing strategies. If you're going to do a sales funnel, I'm going to show you how to do that, how to make one, how does it work, effective sales techniques, and how to build and maintain customer relationships. Week 4, it's a lot, I know. Week 4, we're going to go into the legalities. So business structures, how they work, what they mean. We're going to go over like intellectual properties. We're not going to do patents. That shouldn't be on there. That was something different we were discussing. Trademarks and copyrights, we'll go over that. And then contracts and legal agreements and civil proceedings. So we're going to go over that. Like how to, and it's a cool AI tool I found for contracts. You're going to love it. So we're going to go over all this stuff. You do need to be a commissioned notary to, well, not really, but if anyone was joining that was not in my notary audience, they could definitely, anyone in business should know all this stuff anyway. But for notaries, we do want, so the whole reason why I put be a commissioned notary is because it's a more advanced training. And I don't want like someone who just got into it to get into this training and then they get discouraged. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so hard. So that's why I say it's for the advanced notary. Okay. And I did limit it to 25 people because I'm sure it's going to be a lot of questions. And I just don't want it to be where I can't hit it for everybody because there's so many people in the class. Okay. Everybody with me? All right. And that starts in November. But that's all set the clock on the wall. I think I hit everybody's questions. We all good? Everybody happy? We all happy? Yes, yes, yes. I like it. All right. So I'm going to go live in the challenge group in a little bit. And we're going to go over. Look at all these orders coming out. Get out of here. It's Virginia, though. I'm not there. There's so many orders that came out in Virginia just now. Like, it's crazy. Just keep that same energy next week when I'm back. It's okay. Keep that same energy. That's fine, JC. Just let me know. Just let me know. Yes, I'm going to go live in the challenge group. If you're not in the challenge group, just go join. I put the link in there. It's also on the website. And we're going to go over this AI tool and automation to show you how you can hit a bunch of people really fast. So I'm going to do it maybe like 30 minutes, give or take. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. Then you can do the same thing. Okay. I will see you guys away. Go be awesome on purpose. Until next time, happy signing. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.